Welcome back to Zones on the Go. Once again, I'm heading home on Highway E4. Did 3 hours at the Zone Shop. It's Saturday. It's my eat whatever I want day. You know, I'm on my lifestyle diet. And started to eat 4 o'clock in the morning actually. So I'm on a fucking roll here, you know. Anyway, today I want to talk about sponsorships. Because I've been asked a lot about how did you get sponsored by 5% Nutrition? How can I get a sponsor? Do you want to sponsor me? Does Zone Shop need some athletes to sponsor? You know. First off, a lot of you younger guys out there don't really know what it's all about, you know, because, you know, back in the day, I had like 170 million hits on my website. I had like 1 million hits a week on my website. Still, I never got a sponsor deal because it was no money in bodybuilding, you know. It was no money, not that kind of money that it's like right now, you know, because with the internet explosion, you know, the social media, everything has blown out of proportion, you know. And did you know that Rich Piana and 5% Nutrition got more followers and is selling more than Mr. Olympia Phil Heath? Think about that. Back in the day, that was fucking unheard of. That a guy who don't even compete start his own supplement company and got more followers and a bigger fan base than Mr. Olympia. It's fucking amazing. But I can relate to that because, you know, back in the day I had like 1 million hits a week on my website, CAPONE.com, and it was not because I was some big shot bodybuilder winning shows. No, it was just that I was different. So if you can stand out in a crowd and get your voice heard, you know, you can come out to a lot of people and you can do a good business with that shit if you're smart, you know? So what is being sponsored all about? It is just repping their brand, you know? Not really. To me, it was the story for me, for my sponsor deal with 5% Nutrition was like this. First off, I've been asked by 3 companies for sponsor deals. I would never myself go out and ask for a sponsor deal. That's just not the way I am, you know. I make my own shit. I make my own proteins. I make my own clothing, you know. I got my own shop. I'm self-made 100%, you know. So I would never ever ask anyone for a sponsor deal. But I got asked 3 times for the last year, 6 months. I don't know really. I don't keep track on time, you know. So 2 of them I turned down because I couldn't stand behind their products. They was not me, you know. And the 3rd one, when I got a mail from 5% Nutrition, I was, wow, this is something I can, this is something I can rep with 100%. Because first off, I was already using their products without getting paid, you know. I bought them and I was already selling them at my Zone Shop. And I've been talking with Rich on the internet for like 15 years or so, and I think he's quite a character, you know. And when we meet, we always click, you know. He's like a fucking little brother to me. Yeah, he's younger than me. So anyway, when I got asked to be a sponsor of 5% Athlete, that was with joy. I said yes, you know, because I had everything to win on it myself. I was already repping their products and selling their products, making money on their products and using their products. And my job now is to be their face in Sweden, you know. I call myself, you know, 5% Sweden, because I'm trying to get their products out there even bigger, you know, big scale. And I sell a lot of their products at my store, you know, along with other products, of course. But because of this sponsor deal, it's my obligation to rep their brand, you know. So I wear their stuff, you know. I eat their supplements, and I do shout outs for them. I'm basically living the 5% lifestyle all out over here, you know, keeping their fucking flag high over here in Sweden, because I'm fucking paid for it, and I got my soul into the same fucking mentality, so it fits me right like a fucking glove, you know. This is my company, you know. This is my style of company. I can support them 100% with my heart and soul. But the other two companies that I turned down, fuck no. They could pay me a lot of money, but I could never do it, you know. Because I'm not all about, it's not about free stuff and money for me. It's about putting your heart where your heart is, you know. So what you should think about when you're trying to get a sponsor is, why do I want a sponsor? What do I want from my sponsor? And what can I give the sponsor? I mean, if you're just a regular guy with no followers on the social media, you don't even compete, or even if you are competing but nobody know who you are, you have no social media. Think about what I said earlier. Rich Piana got more followers than fucking Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath. So you have to work hard on your social media. That's what it's all about these days. Of course, you got to get your name out there to get your name worth anything in this kind of business, you know. Otherwise, no one would fucking give you anything for free. You're doing a job for them. That's what it's all about. You're working for them. So, would I put all this 5% science and everything if I wasn't sponsored? Yeah, I would. Why? Because I sell their shit too, and it's fucking good products. So for me, that's the kind of mindset and mentality you have to even get a sponsor, you know. It's all about energy, it's all about give and take, you know. But when people are coming into my store, you know, and just ask for freebies, fuck you. I work hard for my money, you know. I work for fucking every day for decades to be where I'm at right now, and here you come, Mr. Nobody, with a good physique, think I will give you stuff for free. Why? Give me one good reason. See what I'm saying? So, well, you got to think about this shit yourself, guys, and it's a job to be sponsored. It's not to be given freebies, you know. Anyway, love you guys. I'm going home, eat some more junk food, do some training, and all my love to you guys. See you later.